Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Tower of God New World. On today's video, this will be a pre-launch or beginner guide for official global launch of Tower of God New World. I will give you from my experience now playing multiple days, a lot. I will give you my tips, my beginner guide, and what you should be focused on when starting playing the game, and how you can progress really fast, on which characters you should be focused on, and many other stuff. I will try to keep it short, but I doubt it that it's gonna be short. So let me start immediately. Before we start, actually, I want to answer some questions. First of all, constantly you ask me how I play on a landscape. You need, for example, I use Audio Player. I believe the same thing also works on your Android phone. You need screen rotation app. You download from the Google Play and then you force landscape. And boom, the game launches landscape and it is actually optimized amazing for that. It's weird that the game itself doesn't have that option in the settings. Really weird. Okay, so that's that question. The game is launching 26th officially globally. Currently now we have an early access, which is in Philippines. You can find the application and download it through the EAP combo. Also tap work just fine, no VPN needed, and you can already play the game. Don't worry guys, whatever you play now, whatever you buy now, everything will be saved, and when the global launch will happen 26th, you will just keep on playing, and that's pretty much it. And don't worry, it's gonna be fair. It's gonna be fair because we who are playing on early access will be on a different server than the guys who will play like official global launch. Like, it will be multiple servers, but it won't be like regional servers. You understand me? So I don't know, we have now multiple servers for the early access, and then multiple servers will be for global official launch. So everything will be fair. We will just be in advantage in a sense of knowledge, I would say, but nothing in the game itself. So this is now all important question that I wanted to answer that you keep on asking me. Now, have in mind, this guide will be much more precise than previous guides that I made on this channel. So but rather watch this video. I will cover pretty much everything, and I will do even multiple guides and correct some of my mistakes that now I learned a lot more. That's normal thing in idle RPG. So yeah, Tower of God New World is an idle RPG type of game. So there is no stamina, there is a loot where just by playing in the background, or even when the game is closed, you will gather materials and materials. Okay, it crashed. Yeah, here automatically the material... What? Okay, sometimes there is some kind of like a bug here. Every time I enter a loot, it crashes sometimes, weird. On my phone also. For some reason it crashes when I click on loot, so for now I'll avoid it on this video because it will last forever. So pretty much in loot, automatically the materials will be gathered, and you're gonna collect them whenever you want. And also there I advise you that you use gems. Maybe not like until you use all the gems that you can loot for the quick claims, so you're pretty much then traveling in the future and getting more and more material. That is definitely worth it. Okay, also don't worry, in idle RPG games you will get stuck at some point, and then you're gonna work on your characters, work on your strategy, summons. If that doesn't work, you're gonna wait a day or so, and then you're gonna be able to complete it. That's how idle RPG works, and they all work like that. So let we first start with the rerolling. Should you reroll, how to reroll, and for who? Okay, in the beginning of the game, I said that the rerolling is waste of time, in my opinion, from my first impression. Well, it is true and it is not true. I advise you to reroll. I advise you to reroll for certain characters because it will help you a ton. Because you will, like, if you don't reroll, I got extremely lucky. By the way. Yesterday, extreme luck. If you don't reroll later on, if you want to be like, if you will want to have like a faster progress, you will need that luck in the summons. But I still think that rerolling for the SSR is fine, but rerolling for the SSR plus character is you will waste so much time. You will be in advantage if you pull SSR plus even. You'll be in a great advantage, but this is not a must for the progress. There is a strategies that can work just well, even is not a must for your progress. If you can and if you wanna, yeah, you can reroll for the SSR plus characters. You can go for at least one and be happy with that. Even it would be the best choice for the beginning, especially. Karaka is amazing. Evankel is amazing. Pretty much every SSR plus character is top tier. It just depends. Some of them will be better mid game, some of them end game, some of them needs dupes, some of them doesn't need dupes, etc. Okay, but in my eyes, rerolling for SSR plus is not worth it because you're gonna waste so much time. The rates are terrible. If you wanna pull even, let me show you. If you wanna pull even, look at the rates, and you can do just fine with SSR characters. Okay, don't worry about that. So let me go here. No, here. So here it is, 0.033% chance if you want to exactly pull even. That's 12 plus hours rerolling at least what people said. Usually too much time, not worth it. So rerolling for SSR plus not worth it. For the SSR on another hand, yes, definitely. I encourage you now to do that. I will make a separate rerolling guide videos and all of that, but I encourage you to do that. Now the characters that you should reroll. So the summoning system for SSR plus. So the SSRs, here we have slots where you can place the characters who's gonna have increased rates, like, and they'll be like featured. If you pull one SSR, it will be one of them. This is amazing. And the first one has even increased rates. There is two pities, 100 and at 200 summons you're getting SSR plus guaranteed. It will be a random one, but you can re-roll it once, but the second time what you get, you know. So this is how SSR plus works. And here 100 out of 100 SSR pity, I believe you can choose, yeah, you can choose whatever SSR in the game itself. Okay, so this is the pity, these are the rates. Now the characters, who are the best SSR characters to choose in the beginning? Well, you need to decide like this. Ignore my previous guides about this. Honestly, ignore. I was right about some things, but listen to this. Yeah, duping is important, but variety in the long term is better. Variety of the characters. But listen to this. This is extremely important in this game. I advise you one thing. Work first on the yellow units. Work first on your yellow mono team. It doesn't have to be like full mono, but at least most of them that are yellow. And I'm talking about the attacker, about the assassin would be no. Attacker, supporters, yellow supporters are amazing. So listen, here I will show you like this. List, boom, boom, good. Why yellow characters? Trust me, multiple people can confirm you. They are the best mono team, especially for the beginning. Like, bomb you're gonna get from the pre-registrations, okay? Bomb you're gonna get from the pre-registrations. So you have him. He doesn't have to have dupes to work. Hats is one of the first guys that you want to get if you want to work on your yellow team. If you decide that you're gonna work on some other team, fine. But then all of this applies, but other elements, you know. I'm putting here an example yellow team, but overall that is the best. Why? Because if you're facing against fire, if you're facing against blue characters, if you're facing against green characters, all of those characters will do neutral damage to you, and they won't have type advantage. You won't have also, except on purple characters, you know. but you understand what I mean. They have like higher usability than everyone else, than every other element in the early game. So you're gonna get bomb, you're gonna get green jewelry for free, and now start working immediately on the yellow. So get HUDs on increased rates, you know, in the banner on the first slot, put HUDs, get him first, maybe even no. I mean, HUDs is amazing short range DPS, but Ya is one of the most broken characters in the game, hands down. This guy has a revive. This guy does crazy damage, bro, with the crits and everything else together. This guy is an absolute beast. So I need to say, I recommend, if you want to work on your yellow team in the get-go, put him in increased rates. Get him first. Then put HUDs, for example. Rock, yes. And I advise you to put Shibisu. Like, I know some people will be like, yo, again, Shibisu. Guys, he's so freaking good, bro. I don't know what some people are talking about, but they're underestimating the power of mono teams in this game. Like, those buffers with the passives, Shibisu increases the attack of yellow allies by 16%. Like, HUDs, yeah, they will do insane damage, bro. Even if you use like Honk as assassin in the yellow, he will do insane damage. So just so you know, I'm telling you, this is my advice. Get yellow characters first in the beginning. It will help you so much. So again, in the summon, this is how everything should look like in the beginning, in my eyes. This is my opinion. You do you. But okay, so you already have Bond. You're good, bro. So now the next character that you want to put is Ya, and you want to put him right here in front. You want to get him first. Ya or HUDs, it doesn't matter. You choose. But I would put the slots like this in the beginning. And here, no joke, you can put Hudslink. Where is Hudslink? Start like this. Bro, if I knew this from the beginning, wow. So, but this is the strategy if you want to work first on the yellow teams that I recommend. Start this. And now, when you get Ya, when you get HUDs, when you get Shibisu, Rock, Hudslink, switch, okay? Just get one of those. Maybe you can leave Hudslink for another dupes and HUDs. And then, for example, you can remove Shibisu, you can remove Hudslink and Rack. You can get just one dupes, and now you can work on another element, which is purple. And then you put Rachel and Dorsey like this, and boom, you can keep on going. You can switch the slot with increased rate between each other, and like that you're gonna slowly build up the team that demolishes. I am stuck right now here, okay? Some stages are really tough, but this team works so well. Rock as a tank, HUDs as a short DPS like crazy, Ya, insane, like he attacks from the back, does massive critical damage, he can revive and do many other things. Bomb, energy, I believe even swiftness, I can't remember now precisely, but yeah, amazing buffer, again, support for the yellow team and everyone. And now Shibisu, he just works well if he's in this kind of teams, and then he becomes one of the craziest ones because of all the buffs and what he's capable of overall. You can see right here, this is stupid. Shibisu, like, he decreases physical and magic resistance, so you're gonna do more damage. And then he generally commands everyone to attack that target. So you're completely demolishing one character because of him. Definitely top tier. Okay. Also, guys, so this is about the rerolling. And for who you should reroll and how you should create this summonings, SSR selector and everything else. This will be a long ass video, I already know. So how to reroll? You start the game, you play it 6 to 10 minutes. After you're done about 3 multis, then you can start rerolling. You have 1 free multi in the beginning when you start. Yeah, 1 free multi in the beginning when you start. You can even pull SSR plus from those characters. You can pull multiple SSR characters. No, this. Oh, it is the place or not the place, bro? Yeah, here it is. Okay, and then you do 3 multis, and then everything I taught you on today's video, if you're satisfied, if you got if you got rack, maybe if you got, especially if you got and hats, you're good, bro. Honestly, you're good. But if you're rerolling, maybe you should go, since you can do like 2-3 multis from the get-go. You can even reroll on that first multi if you don't want to bother too long, but I'm telling you, 7 to 10 minutes and then you can reroll. That's how I know for a fact it takes. So I don't try this now. I will do a separate rerolling guide video and many more, so you're gonna know. But still, here I'm gonna cover everything, maybe a 1-hour video. So when you're done and you're not satisfied, have in mind, when you start rerolling, sign in as a guest. Okay, don't put your email, nothing, sign in as a guest. And then you go here in your profile picture, and then you go here in Misk, and from here you delete the account. Okay, and then you start all over again. And when you're satisfied, you will have here link account and link it with Google, email, Apple, whatever. Okay, and here is also the code. So this is how you reroll, stupidly easy. Like I said, worth it for the SSR characters, right? To get as many as possible in the first 3 summons, you will be in a great advantage. For sure, it will be much easier, right? Okay, so this is now about the rerolling. More precise way of explaining how you should summon, and go more for variety at the end of the day, but still leave some crucial like DPS characters in here so you get dupes for them, but then change and go for other elements, because your goal is to create all mono teams, you know. There is some strategies where you can put like 2 blue characters, 3 yellow, but I'm not going, or vice versa, or purple, blah blah blah. But for now, in the get-go, that's like really crucial. That's why I went in such a big detail here. Okay, so rerolling, summoning guides, blah blah blah, everything is explained. One of the most important things about this game is leveling up and limit break. I love this game by this, because you generally don't need to level up and limit break every single character. I will explain what you're doing with the characters and what is important, but here you're leveling slots. Okay, so you have for example, here it was like, I don't know, D slot it was in the beginning, and then when you limit break it's D1, then it's D2, and then after D2 it is C. Every time you go from the D to the C, then it will be like C1, C2, then B, B1, B2, then A, etc. Every time, like, whole stats will increase: HP, attack, and defense. Another way how you, so this is the limit break, you need this material. This material you get by summoning, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 100% by summoning. Soul crystal, yep. And the other thing, you're leveling up the slots. So pretty much you're gonna level up those slots, okay? And when you put any type of character in that slot, he will get D2 limit break, 74 level. Amazing system. It's always annoying in the gacha games to constantly level up this unit and that unit and this unit and that. You pull a character, he's pretty much ready to go. Pretty much. You understand me? That's why I love this game so much. Pretty straightforward, no bullshitting around. Okay. Also, elemental leverages. Red better than green, green better than blue, blue better than red. Yellow and purple are going between each other. Now have in mind why I'm also talking yellow team in the beginning. Purple can also be really good, don't get me wrong, but still yellow is better for now. Yellow element's teammates outnumber purple element enemies. Yellow element teammates ignore elemental leverage when attacked by purple element enemies. So when you have a full, this is like crucial thing why mono team is so freakishly good, because usually when you're facing an opponent, he will have like 3 yellow, for example, and then most likely 2 purple, 2 blue or something. So you will have more yellow elements and they won't have type advantage over you. So in that way you will have neutral damage against everyone, and everyone will have a neutral damage against you, and you will have advantage on purple. Perfection. That's why in the beginning it's so important. This is something that you're gonna unlock after sometime 620 stage or something like that. Cannot remember. This is an additional buffs. I won't go into this now. It's not so much important for the beginning. This is that. We described about that. Let's go to the next part. So you have adventure. This is the floors. And you have the story mode. Story mode is correlated with adventures. So you finish, for example, it says that new story mode will be unlocked after I finish 640 stage. So when I'm done with 640 stage, I will go here in the story mode, and every time you finish an act of story mode, chapter, whatever you want to call it, you get a free multi. This is super easy. You won't have any problems with story mode, I can tell you right away. The only problem you're gonna have with the floors. Now guys, don't worry in the beginning if you'll be stuck. A lot of people are extremely pissed off when they're stuck. You don't have to worry about that. You have already a guide on my channel which is pretty decent about how to avoid being stuck. I will make more. But with the characters that I told you, and if you're gonna go for the full mono yellow team with Rock as a tank, I cannot remember now. Shibisu, right? Yeah, Bomb, all of these characters, you will go through this like easy. First, second, third, fourth, fifth chapter you're gonna completely obliterate, and then on the 6th chapter it will be start to get harder, because on the 6th chapter is where the difference between your CC and enemy CC becomes much greater. Red floors like this, they'll be always harder than regular blue floors. Even though 626 is above 624, it will be a much easier. Okay, you will click on adventure and you're gonna go on adventure. Here is you're gonna create a team. Overall, I usually put tank first. Like I said, also when you're leveling and limit breaking the slots, try to keep it balanced. As you can see, all my slots are D2, one is now C, and now I'll work others that they become C, and level 74 pretty much everyone. So I want a completely balanced team in that way. Usually I take tank, attacker, this is a long range attacker, archer, for example, and then 2 support. Here you can even put 1 more assassins like this, and you can play around. But also you can even place the tank in the middle. It just depends. The positioning strategies, play around a little bit with this. For that it needs a little bit more testing so I can see exactly how everything affects, but definitely like the first character logically needs to be tank, like for them, and then the next one will be like short range attacker, then long range attacker, and then as supporters. Okay, so this is the strategy. This is CC. You can see the differences. I will win this in like few hours when I get a little bit more material and level up some gears. Gears, while we at it, let me go about growth, leveling up the characters in some other way. So you have gear right here. Okay, gear are extremely important for additional stats for your character. Gear is one of the things that make characters stupidly good. There is also exclusive equipment that you're gonna unlock after you max out your proficiency. Now this is how you additionally make the characters more stronger, by sending the gifts through the report, where the basic stats of swiftness and EVA and accuracy gets increased. Swiftness and EVA are one of the most important, if not the most important, stats in the game. Swiftness is how fast you're gonna do the skills and everything else, and EVA is how much you can dodge. So overall, this can help you a ton. Plus you're getting constantly gems here. The game is amazing in that way. So you want to get exclusive equipment because this also gives him additional power in the skills, and everything else definitely makes them much stronger. I won't go now into details, but that's that. Limit break is where you get the dupes for the character, and then you're pretty much leveling up the skills. First you will level up this, then this, then this. Okay, you cannot level up 1 to 3 one skill. No, you need to go 1 skill to 2 level, then the other to 2, then the third to 2, and then additionally when you're gonna limit the break, you need to go in that order, but you definitely choose which skill you want to level up first. You need to get the dupes. This is what you get from the summons and most likely various events in the game in the future. So this is how we additionally enhance them. Now gear. Purple gear is the best gear for now. A rank gear is the golden gear that I still don't have. Work on your gear, level them up, especially the purple and blue one in the beginning. Gray don't, green maybe only if you just need it, you know, and then later on you're gonna use them as the food for other gears. Okay, we did the summons, event, dailies. Okay, different type of materials right here in the game. You will get the various materials like coins, even free characters, so don't worry about that. Also, one more amazing tip. When you're sending gifts, I know it will take a little bit longer, but only send, not longer, but how I would say, this is the most efficient way. Use only the food that belongs to that character. Okay? So he prefers this. Only feed him with that. Don't feed him with others, because you need other materials for other characters, and you need every other character in the game, especially for the mid game, end game. We want mono teams and all characters that we want, like the best. Okay, so ranking alliance is highly important in this game. Join alliance, make an alliance, you will get a bunch of gear material. Shop, always buy stuff from the shop. I will make like separate guides again about this also, but buy this loot, coin amplification, buy this coins important. This is really good. You can also buy this, but I wouldn't, not maybe from the get-go in the beginning. What is really important is gear. Click on the gear, see what gear offers. For example, for him, I'm gonna take it. I don't care. I just take the gears when I see my character that I highly use, like HUDs, and this one, boom. I need gears. Gears is like the most important thing in the beginning, where you want to spend your gems. Oh, my bad. My mic. Okay, so this is about the shop. There is also a lion shop. Again, get the gear, don't worry about that. And this, I still don't have materials to buy stuff, but this material will be must have overall. Okay, that's about the gems, where you should spend your gems in the game. Like I said, it's more important in the beginning, especially to spend the gems on the loot to get that quick claim, etc. You will get the gears, you'll get more coins. Quick loot is extremely important in any idle RPG, I can guarantee you that. Okay, and also the other thing is in the shop for the gears and other really important materials. Now, summons, I advised before not to use gems on summons, but sometimes you will have to, because you will have to summon to get that limit break. So don't worry, just keep it like around 3000 gems always. Don't go like me with 35 now, but I'm a content creator and I just need SSR plus character now. I not need, I want him so I can make another content and everything else. So 13 more summons and I will have SSR plus character. I'm really looking forward to it. So in that way I wanted to speed up the process. But if you're like hard stuck, don't worry, you don't have to, you can just wait, chill out, wait a day or something and then finish it. You have also the friendship summon where you get them from our friends, which is amazing. Okay, now just few more things to cover and I believe we're done. Hopefully it was helpful. I tried to, actually I'm good. Half an hour for how much I explained, and I believe how much it will be helpful. This is amazing. Now I'm going just like places to the place just to see. Yeah, okay. Expeditions. So there is different type of mods in the game. Conquest mode, definitely a must. You need to play this. It's like a dungeon mode if you ever play that. So you have like a map, and then you have multiple bosses. You have 3 bosses, 3 final bosses, and you just move. You will see, it's super easy. I cannot show you now because I done it. In one day it's gonna reset, but here you're gonna get amazing rewards, so this is a must play. You will see, straightforward. I don't even need to explain you. When you know to play adventure, you're gonna know that, and it's super easy in the beginning. Mock battle facility. This is where underground laboratory is still locked, but this is where you're gonna get also the gears with the loots in the shop and here. Now there is like low chance you're gonna get like S tier, okay, low chance you're gonna get A tier, okay chance you're gonna get B plus. So now I have like B tier of gear. Look how many more I'm missing, like A plus, S, but you cannot save gear material for later because you're gonna need to enhance those gears so you can actually beat the things. So yeah, this is the part where you grind the gear. It's really important in this game that you play everything. Then we have arena. Ranker and high ranker is still locked. Regular arena is right here. You have 2 times free per day, but as you play, as you progress, you're gonna get also the tickets for the PvP for free. So you're gonna be able to do like all the missions that you need to do, early missions, whatever you want to call them. You're gonna be able to do it without using gems, so don't worry about that. One ticket is 100 gems, then I believe the second ticket is 200, and it goes on, so it's not so much worth it here to spend gems so much. It depends, you get some back, but don't go too crazy, because top 100 I believe I get around 400 500 gems, I believe. So let me see, reward, yeah, 400 for example. Okay, so I wouldn't spend more because it's not mathematically worth it. Okay, and we have one of the most important mods in the game. Like, this is crucial. In the beginning you will have trial chaos. Here is where you can get bunch of materials like Shinsu for the Shinsu link, like gems, like coins, like free summons, additional material for the buffs. Now the prices differ. Sometimes you get like for the gifts, as you can see, sometimes you don't get much, etc, etc, and it just moves on, okay. Now it doesn't go beyond that, but it will go. But really crucial mod to play for the free summons and everything else. You can use the tickets, guys. In this game, to progress you will have to summon, so there is no point of saving tickets. I can tell you right away. Yeah, maybe gems for future, but tickets no. And then you have trial origin, where you just go like, it's like tower challenges in Supreme Fist of Street Fighter Duel. So here you go and you play, you go with mono teams. So for example, my yellow team is stupidly good, so I can go really far. Here you also get the fragments for the free character. Believe it or not, you're getting free characters here. Every first 10 stages, when you finish, you get a free character for that element, plus many other stuff you're getting here. Okay, so definitely a must play and must do. This part, guys, you're gonna unlock after 620 stage. Trial of Origin, Trial of Chaos you're gonna have immediately. Guys, I believe I covered pretty much everything. I'm trying to remember, did I forgot to say something? Of course, friends, gather friends. It's gonna be important. For the materials, I have 30 out of 30, so for the people, and and what's really important in this game, when you're stuck, for example, I'm stuck now, although even this won't help me. You can take from a friend, you know, not every time. I believe it's weekly, okay, 3 times per week. 3 times per week you take a help, and when you finish the battle with that help, then you have like 2 out of 3. But every time you lose, you have still 3 out of 3, so don't worry about that. And then look at my beautiful friends. I can try out all as surplus characters. It's really important to have good friends, okay. Yeah, that's about that, guys. I believe I covered everything. hopefully everything is clear. Hopefully now you understand the strategy, how everything, the summons are a must. You need to summon, I'm telling you, even with gems a little bit. Don't go too crazy, it just depends how you want to deal with stuff. But that's that for now. No new events. We can expect a summer event, and we already I made leak videos, so go check it out. Okay guys, hopefully you did enjoy it. Hopefully it was helpful. Love ya. Thank you for all amount of support. This will be a global launch, pre-launch, whatever you want to call it, beginner guide, where you're gonna have all important information. Now have in mind, everything what I said in this video I might repeat on some other videos. Like I will definitely do should you reroll, I will definitely do another video best SSR characters. But still, for the people who want to be like in a like bigger advantage, no more, I made this longer video for you guys. And yeah, love ya, leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.